Okay. Hi guys, this is part two on the Pisces for January, for today, January the 4th, into Valentine's Day reading. Okay, so I had to clear out some space that the camera had cut off. So I'll just make it a part two. So basically, it's just, I was just saying that you guys have to master yourselves and you have to slow down in trying to be the boss of others. Put more stamina behind the way you go into rooms. You will be better off doing that, going into them educated. And I'm not saying you guys don't have education. And I'm not saying you guys haven't worked some for what you are doing. However, you haven't strived enough for how you are hurting others that you come into contact with. And these are complete strangers. It's like your family. Maybe you had a family that coddled you, or you could have, you could have been placed in a leadership role, not one-on-one, not because they needed you to be in a leadership role, but to simply, add to the air that it is you, whoever you are, and what you need. I'm seeing cheerleaders, football players, stuff like that. So business people, all type of different things, and it's like the air of you being you, and they placated to that some. And then maybe you are mean to them. However, they are just okay with it because it's like whatever it is, it's fine. It's just let them have their way. Let them be. And then I'm getting to that some of you probably moved away from home, so the people out there with you don't really know you like your family, and you've been able to kind of maneuver this way about you to where you can bounce back and come through a lot of different things from different groups. So if you spread something over here, then it doesn't really come back to you, and then you go to your cousin's house, and then you spread something over there, and then by the time the chaos happens, you're at your friend's house. So you're one that bounce around from different groups, and you may travel with your companion or just by yourself, two. So it's like if you have a lover with you or a best friend, it's just you and one other person, but you guys go into different groups, and you kind of come in with this boss mentality, and this really mean boss mentality, because I don't believe bosses move like that. I believe the less fortunate move like that. The ones who are striving to be bosses but not are ready to put the work in like a boss. And that's the air you guys bring in. And it's like, from first glance, a lot of people, when they're living their life, and they're just want to congratulate and want to give people their accolades and things of that nature, they're not really going in there to like check and see like, oh my gosh, does he know what he's talking about? Does she know what she's talking about? Because you guys got a way of coming in there and just taking control. It's like after day 1, day 2, by day 3, you're running everything. You know the names. You real impressionable. You know how to, not impressionable. Yeah, you give off a good impression on the people. So you're in there shaking hands. You're meeting people. And then by day 3, you know all the names. And then that week after that, you're running them in circles, and they can't even keep up with you no more. It's almost like sociopathic. Okay. And I don't, the whole socio-psychopathic thing, I don't get into that whole crazy thing, because I've seen crazy, I know crazy, and a lot of people are not. They just know how to learn words. It's like the alphabet. You learn the alphabet, or do you just memorize the alphabet and then you go on with life? So like a person, it's like, oh, they're crazy, they're bipolar, they're crazy, they have this mental illness. And it's like, okay. And it's like, yeah, girl, she'll come in here and knock everything over. Oh, she gonna come in where and knock everything over. And then people come in and sit right down. One time, girl, I had somebody come, and the person that the spirit that walked with her, she sat down, the spirit walked and sat on the side of her. And the spirit was just, yes. And they was calm. They was perfectly fine. So it's like, and I'm not, but I know, I've seen some, I have seen some things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. So change that, because you don't want to meet something that's going to really show you what you was worth the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So so love readings in, so love readings for, let me see, from now until Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm seeing a guy with glasses. Are you guys, have you berated your spouses? You know what I'm starting to pick up? I am not sure how long this air is gonna last. So if you when you hear this, because my readings, when you hear this, take advantage of it. But it is really bringing down the houses of those who are nice nasty. 555, 56, 7. Yeah, Victoria Exchange, work 8, 9. The world is starting to notice that you were placed, that some of you all were placed on pedestals that were not deserving of you. And it's like, okay, I'm getting, oh my gosh, because there's so many people that come in, and it's like, okay, girls, listen. TikTok, I love TikTok. I have platforms over on TikTok. I have 3 different ones. I love that. But understand, the readings over there, how can I say this without sounding? A person in spirituality should not be a tarot reader and a tarot reader alone, which is why a lot of their readings are cheap. If a tarot reader cannot do a spell, then she is just a person like you that's pulling cards and playing a guessing game, like a kindergarten learning her alphabets, or however you was when you learned them, 2, 3. You know, I taught myself how to read. Yes, I love books. Okay, so yeah, so if she can't tell you about, why a certain thing is going on, or if you're steadily looking and knocking, waiting for a certain knock at your door, that's where a lot of confusion is coming in for you all. And I'm getting a hint that you all have been getting candle spells. And it's like I'm seeing somebody sit at a table, and she's doing candle spells on those she's pulling cards on. And it's like a $10 spell, a $11 spell. And it's like, I'm not trying to be condescending, but would you rather be the streetwalker or the one that's getting paid thousands of dollars by the ballers, by the elite? Because that's what you guys are luring yourselves to when you go and get a $11 and 11-cent read, or a quick mini read, or a free card. Because that person that's doing that, she either has bills that she is up to the wazoo in, or she cares less about herself than a person that does magic should. It's not safe. And then you going over there and you letting somebody that has baby daddy issues, one of the kids smell like Similac, she can't keep nobody in her home. She don't know what she talking about. She barely know how to spell her name. Now she Mademoiselle or something like that, or Mademoiselle, and because somebody in her family is from this place and this place, and all of a sudden she can and it's like, girl, that type, blow it out. Be sending all type of stuff to your house. I know I be sending stuff. So it's girl, and I tell you guys a secret. When I do talk to different entities and stuff like that. So like I have wrote, because I now starting off with the YouTube thing. I haven't really posted videos like that. I started yesterday. But it's like some of these demons, like, don't talk to them. And so it's like with the other workers, it's like, girls, are you sending demons that you can't even talk to? The ones when they come in your house, you're going in your room and you're crying and you're hiding. It's like, what is they over there doing? And those are the ones you're letting in your lives. Those are the ones that's sitting there turning things around for you, that's messing them up. It's like your game has fallen flat because it's gotten cheap. It's like, what's up with the big bottle, little money, no change? What's going on? You cannot outsmart everybody. And it's like, newsflash, girls, 30 years old, 40 years old, you have your little face, no matter how cute it is, it's just a new one under the sun. You are not doing nothing new or different except for messing yourselves up. And it's like, okay, keep on going with your little selves. But anyways, I don't know who I'm talking to because it's like a it had went somewhere different, and I had saw somebody doing something with a girl. They just be kind of, they be kind of different. But anyway, not to get all off on that. So let me go back to center. Let me see. So Valentine's Day, girl. I'm trying to stay focused on these readings, and it's like so much of you guys' lives is coming because it's like certain things are crumbling, and this year is getting ready to get interesting. I'm hearing 2027, so it's like if you're going through, you don't want to pay for spell work. You keep on. You keep praying if you want to. Let's see how far it gets you, because a lot of you guys are sneaky, and you didn't have spell work in the past. And it's like, oh, okay, so you ain't read the Bible all the way. Christianity and spell work go hand in hand, except for when you're lying and act like you don't do both. Pastors and sisters and deacons of the church. So, Valentine's Day, I heard chaos. However, a lot of you guys will be in group settings. So you'll be around other couples. I'm seeing 11, 12. I'm seeing suits. So you probably have like a Valentine's gala or a ball that you're going to, or maybe going to meet people at a restaurant, bar, something like that, girl. So it's just like, yeah, you might get some strange looks. I don't really know where to take, because this is like going different. It's like it's connecting with different energies. Oh. So let me see. Okay, Pisces, can I give them something? I just heard the jig is up, Pisces, and salvage what you can, okay? Take a look at your life and do what you can to repair that. I do offer desperation cells. I believe desperation cells, not desperation cells, desperate spells. What is it called? It's called like, oh my God, babe. It's called like when you're in despair. I don't even know what it's called, girl and guys. It's like spells. I believe it's like you start off with $1,000. I know you have to pay a consultation of $875 for sure, $875, or maybe I think it's $875 for that. But it's like a spell to like get you on some type of a something, because you guys are gonna start. It's like waves of stuff coming at you guys, and it's like if you can catch a rope and climb your way out of it, you're gonna have to work, girl, but you're gonna need some help if you decide to go that route. It's your life, you know. Because the energy of just leaving sadness where you guys have been and being condescending, that is hurtful. You know, bad advice, advice with no solution is abuse. You walk into somebody's house, you tell them how to rearrange their living room or where their stuff at, but you don't buy them a living room set. You might say something about your friend's outfit, but when y'all go to the mall, you can't even get her a wallet. And then you talk about you be hungry, but then the only time you want to pay is when your best friend or when your cousin is sitting in front of some other people, and then that's when you catch the check. It's like, don't do boss moves that downgrade others, because that's not boss moves. That's a bully who got big. 333. A lot of you guys are growing up and was either bullied as kids or was a sneaky kid bully. And it's like, I don't know if you thought that the world was going to allow you to be bullies that long, but it's like, 48, 50, 51, 52. A lot of you guys are even in your 50s and your 60s being caught up as bullies. And it's like the 13-year-old bullies is going to start going through it now, because it's like they can't let that air go. Spirit is really working to clear out some behaviors that's been extremely destructive. And it's like you guys have to get a footing if that's what you want. Okay, I gotta get off of here. I gotta wrap this up. Okay, so my name is Sierra. They call me Me. My nickname is Me. They call me Me. And if you want to contact me, it's 414-751-1868. We can go from there, girl. I don't know this. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.